become a little sprinkler and get everything all over the place. So
hello, everybody.
It worked out super well. Sorry, everyone. I was just telling Tag I will share the photo with you. We went on a hike this morning with the two dogs, with Luna and Piper. And Luna is very well behaved, so we let her go off leash for a while we were hiking in the woods. Well, there's the river, actually, the Mississippi River is right next to the state park that we were at. So apparently she got thirsty, and she just dove into the river before we could say anything. And she just quick went in, came right back out. I think she was thirsty and got a drink, is I think what it was. Well, when she came out, she picked the scuzziest, yuckiest part to hop into. So she was covered in muck and algae, and it was icky. So she got a bath. As soon as we got home, she got a bath because she stunk. So I was telling Tag that we had gotten this thing from, we do bark box for them, so they get one bark box. They share the little toys. It's very cute. But we signed up for something, and they because they have these teeth cleaning shoes, so we decided to try those out. Well, they had this gift was purchased, and it was this little doggy bathrobe. I'm like, this is kind of a ridiculous, who buys their dog a bathrobe? I don't understand. Well, I tell you what, I'm now a firm believer in the doggy bathrobes, because Luna likes to get out of the tub. You can towel her down, but then she tries to shake off the excess water for forever afterwards. So we put the little doggy bathrobe on here. So here's Miss Luna. Oh, I'm trying to do this. There she is in her doggy bathrobe. It's got little rubber duckies on it. It's blue. It has a hood. I don't know why a dog bathrobe has a hood, but it has a hood. It did really well, because then she could be freely wandering around the house, shaking and trying to dry herself off.
Whatever works, I guess.
Because usually we'd just leave her in the bathroom until she's got this shaking stuff out. So then it's just one room of the house is now wet, and a sprinkler has gone through it. So it worked really well, but it was really ridiculous.
Well, I'm glad that you put some use to it.
It was funny. I told Grant, I'm like, maybe we probably need two now, because what if we have to give both of them baths?
Oh my goodness.
They both need their bathrobe. Not Disney related at all.
Well, hello Lee, hello Jay.
But I was telling Tag that story, and then all of a sudden he's saying hello. I'm like, oh, they're hearing the tail end of my story. I should probably explain.
How do you do this? This would drive me crazy. So you've got missed calls, you've got missed text messages.
I don't know why I have missed calls.
Because you have voicemails you haven't listened to.
Oh, yeah. But they're old.
Well, then delete them. And then...
This is junk. This... No, these just all came in. That's all junk. So
okay.
Gone. Go away. It's because I haven't looked at my phone. That's why I have notifications.
I was email,
I don't look
calendar
at my
thing,
I don't look
an
at my
update.
email. The calendar is now. Oh, and Orthodox Easter, apparently. Yeah, no, I don't really care about my email over the weekends. That's a Monday through Friday problem.
It's so funny because I hate
I don't spend
bubbles.
I really don't spend that much time on my phone, so they pile up and it doesn't bother me.
Okay, because I have to get rid of bubbles.
Yeah.
The only one that I have bubbles on is I've got this to-do list app thing here, and that's good because it's reminds me to do stuff. I can check off. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I had the bonus episode, but I already checked that one off.
Lee said that corgis run wild after. Lee, you're going to have to invest in some doggy bathrobes.
Are you making a commission on doggy bathrobes?
No, I should, though. I should start making Disney-themed doggy bathrobes.
Oh, my goodness.
It's they're thin. They were a terry cloth material. It just, worked like a sponge and just sucked it right out.
I mean, that's good, because Jackie used to do that. She'd hop out of the bathtub.
And then just
shake everywhere, and then fur would just be everywhere.
Oh, thankfully we don't have the fur part. It's just the water spraying everywhere.
Oh my goodness,
So today we decided that for our stream today, we were going to go through our merch that we acquired. I'm going to say acquired because I did not...
You have a lot more than I do.
Yeah, all the merch that I brought up to show, I didn't personally buy because of course this was for the wedding trip, so some of these were gifts. But yeah, so I brought them up anyways, and I brought my pins that I traded for because Tag hasn't even seen what pins I traded for this last time, and I think that's my new fun merch thing now in the parks is pin trading. So So anyways, yeah.
I wonder, I have this camera. I want to see if maybe I can plug this in.
Hello,
and use it.
Samuel. Welcome.
Do you want to aim that at something
Oh.
good? Do you want to aim that at something good so I can test it? Alright, you guys are gonna, I'm sorry, you guys for a minute are gonna have a terrible camera.
Just wait.
What this?
Okay.
So give me a second. I've got to, is it this camera? Properties. It is this one. Nope,
Not
this
that one. There's empty trivia land.
Oh, it popped. There it is.
Yeah, but that's like.
Okay.
Sorry. Try it again.
Zoom in.
It's Aki.
Okay.
Can they see this?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
See it
I'm
here?
sorry if I'm like making you guys sick or something.
Well, I meant like if you put it down,
Yeah, but the
the reflection of the
light.
ceiling. Yeah, so we got too much reflection going on. Okay. We'll have to like put things up here then, I guess.
I think it'll be fine. We can do it. So first thing that
Hello,
I got
Courtney.
since we started with it already. This is actually a gift from Tag, and I feel like there's a funny story behind it. Of course, it's Figment.
Well, I saw it, and Teresa loves Figment, and I wanted the Maleficent one that was exactly like it, but it was Maleficent. So
These pins are serious. I don't know if you guys have seen these fig pins, but right. So like, so they're kind of more. I don't know. I feel like they're more.
they're bulky. Turn it to the side.
They're more like, I don't know, like more crisp. I'm trying to get it to focus. It's not focusing.
Yeah, because you gotta be like in the middle. Try to be in the middle.
Anyways, but the like, look at this like thing that it comes on. It's like,
There
look
it
at
is.
this. It's a pretty significant. Like it's a pretty
Yeah.
big significant thing. But he's so cute. There he is. But yeah, they're very crisp. They're just the coloring's different on these.
Oh. Yeah. Who did we get this from?
Who do we get what from?
The
We got that
The
from
map.
Richard. A weekly tier sent that to us. Both Tag and I were gifted one. They're very cool.
Koei wants to know how big the pin is. I mean, it's pretty.
The pins. So let me compare it to like a pin.
We're pulling out some traders. It's much bigger than like a normal pin.
Yeah. So like here it is, next to like Buzz and Woody. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and
Hooray.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's. Oh, I thought I
You
was
have a
thinking
lot more
trade.
than I do.
I do. This one I couldn't walk away from. It was the Pirates of the Caribbean 55th anniversary pin.
To the
That,
side. There you go.
It's super cool. It's not there.
There
It
it
is.
is.
Very cool. It's the I don't even know which
Is there
pirate
like a?
it
Can I
is.
see it real quick? Is there like a gem at the bottom?
There is a little gem at the bottom.
Oh, that's cute.
But it's
I
like
haven't
this
seen
really
some of
cool
these,
etched
so-
metal. Super fun.
Okay.
I saw it and I couldn't
I'll-
leave without
I'll
it.
show off a couple pins since we're talking about pins. So I had to get this one because I thought it was kind of funny. It's a grumpy pin that says, "I'm not grumpy. I'm just surrounded by people who are too happy." So I thought that was kind of funny. I also got a "I'd rather be at Disneyland" pin, which is accurate.
Clearly very true.
I'm just quickly going through since it's focused. And then I have this 50th limited edition release Castle one. And that's my pins that I have here right now. Oh gosh, Teresa has a whole board of pins.
I put some on my display board already, so I gotta show them that way. Even though we weren't actually there for Easter, I picked up this Disneyland Easter pin here.
That's Harry Potter.
Where am I? Nope.
Here.
There. This Disneyland Easter pin, because it
This
came out
There you go.
the day that we were there. And I was buying the pirate pin. She's like, "Oh, do you want this pin? It just came out today." I was like, "Dang it! Now I feel like I have to buy it since it just released today."
Other way.
Obviously, Food and Wine Festival. That was important for me to grab because I like to grab pins that were there for. But the real winner was the Festival of Holidays pin, which is right in the middle there. I forgot to buy one of these when we were there for the Festival of the Holidays. So I searched and searched and searched, and I found it. They had it behind the counter. I couldn't believe it. And actually, I was like hardcore searching for the Food and Wine Festival one because I realized I didn't grab the Food and Wine Festival one, and the park was closing, so I was like sprinting to the festival booths, and they were closed. The merchandise booths were, so I sprinted to Seaside, whatever, closed.
What's the key?
The key? That's a Haunted Mansion key.
Oh.
Keys of Disneyland Limited Edition.
2012.
AP. Mm-hmm. Actually, Weekly Tear sent me that one. Isn't that sweet? But yeah, so the real winner and like thing from nowhere was that I was able to also get my Festival of the Holidays.
What else do you have on here? I don't feel like I've seen a lot of these.
So I have this weird thing with pins that some pins I feel are like extra special and I need to keep the backing with them.
Yeah.
So I display them with the backing. So we've got the Lost Cube Disneyland, which is the Haunted Mansion there. Next ones are the 65th anniversary. We've got the Hatbox Ghost, which, I mean, obviously I had to get that one. And then Mr. Toad, because it was Mr. Toad, and it says to all that come to this happy place, welcome. This was the first year of Oogie Boogie Bash. That was 2019 Oogie Boogie Bash. Underneath it, this one's neat. I bought this, I forget that we're in the camera and we're opposite. I bought this actually off of Pinderella. It's these Crests of the Kingdom. I didn't know this was even a thing.
That one's cool.
It's the Matterhorn, and then you open it up and then Harold's inside.
I like just the front of that. It's really nice.
They had all sorts of them. There was a Jungle Cruise one, which Vern does have. There was like one that had the carousel, like King Arthur's carousel. I can't remember what other ones there were, but they were different there was a Haunted Mansion one. They were different like crests for different Disneyland attractions.
Okay.
Very cool. Next one, this was the Hitchhiking Ghosts. This was this cast Christmas for like Haunted Mansion holiday.
They're like carolers.
Adorable. Yes. Oh, wrong way. Oogie Boogie Bash 2021.
Your
also very fun.
Hatbox Ghost Tiki.
Hatbox Ghost Tiki. This is Knoxberry Farm. This was when we were there for the Boysenberry Festival, but it was also their 100th anniversary.
I got that one too.
Where's
And
Hogwarts? That's like
sideways.
falling off the page here. Whoop, wrong way, Hogwarts. There you go, Hogwarts. And then this Jungle Cruise pin was limited edition. This is actually Vern's pin. I picked it up for him when we were in Walt Disney World in 2020.
Cool.
So yeah. So I like to display some of them with their backs because I think the backs are also important for them for one reason or another. So those are all those. So those are the pins I bought for myself. Like I said, Tag bought me the Figment pin, and then I also wanted to show off some other pins people bought me. Tag also bought me this. Did you buy this for yourself too?
I did.
So Tag and I have matching sets. We've got First in Line, Hidden Mickey Hunter, Rope Drop. What does it say? Rope Drop something.
I don't know.
I don't remember what they are now. Rope Drop Regular and Single Rider. So those were just fun. Our photographers, I thought this was so sweet. Our photographers, in the middle of our reception, gifted Vern and I tiny Polaroids of photos that they had taken that morning and had printed for us, which was so cool. And then they also got us each these like bride and groom pins.
Go to
Super sweet.
Side a little bit. There you go. 1 second. I can fix this. 1 second. What am I looking for? This. 1 second.
There they are. So they're there. Pretty cute. And then my mom bought me this. I wore the day of the wedding, I wore the Mickey balloon dress. So we were in a shop and she saw this and she's like, it reminds me of your Mickey balloon dress. So it's the Mickey balloons with Sleeping Beauty's castle attached to the bottom.
There we go.
They had this pin a couple years ago. And I liked it, and I really wanted it, but then it, like, I didn't get a chance to buy it. It was sold out before I was able to buy it, so yeah, it was good timing. And then the other thing that was purchased for us was my cousin and his little daughter. She picked this out, but it's a Christmas ornament that says "Happily Ever After," and it's Mickey and Minnie looking all glam. Mickey's super like sparkly, or Minnie's super sparkly, as you can see.
Try to get focus again. There we go.
But I thought it was very adorable.
You know what you didn't bring up that you should? I know it wasn't a Disney thing, but you should bring up the thing that James and I got for you for a wedding gift.
Oh my god.
Are you done with the... Okay, let me show off something now. So, I'll do the one that's on top here. So I loved this collection. Teresa and I both loved this collection.
Yeah.
Of this Disneyland... I don't even know what collection this was. Was there a
I would
name
say
to
it's
this
like the
collection?
Disneyland Park collection or something.
Yeah, super cool. It has the design on the inside of the hood. It's got a nice hood. Now, I couldn't wear... I wore this... Okay, so funny story with this. So I wore it the first day, and I was wearing a dark shirt under it, and the inside of it had a lot of the white fuzz, and it got all over my shirt, which was fine. Yeah, which was fine because I wore it to the end of the night, so not a big deal. Then I took it the next day and wanted to wear it when it got cold, and Max had put his sandwich in James's bag, and the meat juice leaked all over the front of it, which I was very happy came out, but I couldn't wear it the rest of the trip. So I was very sad.
Like, what kind of sandwich did he?
He got a sandwich from Jolly Holiday, and it was bigger than what he wanted to eat. And then, so he just wrapped it up and put it in there, and we ended up just throwing the stupid sandwich out later, so it was like, what was even the point?
You're like, it's meat juiced all over for no reason.
But then also part of that collection was this photo album that I had to go looking everywhere for one that was good, because right here, this little section between the top of the D and the top would get a crease on it. And I was able to find one of these without a crease on it. It's got the Disneyland Resort on the side and on the back.
On the back, though. I wonder if that's from your table.
Oh, I don't know. I don't care about the back. I just cared about the front. And then, of course, you know, one of the nice things about it. Oh yeah, I got some Teresa wedding pictures in here.
Yeah.
But what's nice is it's got like, you know, you put the photo in, and then it's got a little section you could write something on it. So that's gonna be really cool.
So to follow up with that, so there was that photo album, because I, like, before we even got there, I decided I needed one of these photo albums to, like, commemorate my trip. Tag, like, instantly got photos printed and already in the album. I was shocked. Like, the first time we met, like, we saw each other after this trip, he already had his album filled. I'm like, when did you have time to do that?
But I
mean,
have
like,
some in there, yeah.
You have pictures from it. I went back and forth, and I actually chose the other album that they had. I feel like these two albums represent different eras of Disneyland. I feel like this is like the beginning era of Disneyland, and this is like the next phase of Disneyland. So the one that I got is this. It says the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. And it's got this, I don't know, it's like embellished or embossed on there. And then the side. And of course the back. I have not put any photos in it. It's actually still in plastic.
Yours came with a pen.
Yeah, so mine came with a fancy Disneyland pen that actually says Disneyland on it. But I just like, oops, sorry, I bumped my thing. But I feel like the style of them is just like the two different. Is it actually showing both of them?
Yep.
It's like the two different eras, and even if you like look at how they do Disneyland on each one, it's just ever so slightly.
I feel like this is like the 80s kind of version.
Yeah, and this one's like the 50s, 60s.
Yours is like the 50s, 60s, yep. And then the back.
And then, yeah, back.
Yeah.
Same price. They were both the same price. They were
same-ish collection too.
$34.99. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, let's have a. So seriously, I went back and forth. I did not know which one I wanted. So if you were to vote, would you say we're gonna call mine the Cream album? Oh, why don't we call mine the 50s album? And yours is the 80s album. So if you had to pick, which one would you pick? It's seriously like, it was one of the hardest merchandise choices I've ever had to make in my life, which sounds I mean, first world problems for sure.
This was so easy for me. I love the Disneyland
that
D.
was the one that I was gonna do because we saw that one and both instantly fell in love with it. But then when we got there, then this one was there, and I was like, oh, why do they do this to me?
So Kuwait, it's the they are in the Emporium. They're in World of Disney. They're in the.
They were in the Merlin shop.
Yeah.
The only hard thing with tags, I mean, this was seriously an uphill battle to find one that this D didn't have an issue.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like bends and creases. I saw a lot of, because this one didn't come wrapped at all. It came like you bought it off the shelf and it was like open. Mine came wrapped and like they had it really like protected better. So I decided to go with that one because it was protected better, and I was very worried.
So what I ended up doing to get this home, because I didn't want, after my long search, I didn't want this part to get screwy, is I asked for if they had like packing, anything to like bubble wrap it or whatever. And what they ended up doing is they ended up giving me the tissue paper that they wrap stuff in, and I balled a thing of tissue paper and I put it in right in here so it would keep this flat. So when I had it in my bag, it would not bend. Because the big problem is when it's closed, see there's this gap, and that's what causes the bend.
Yeah.
So, love this photo.
I don't know why this one came like wrapped and had that spacer thing in it, though. I feel like they should have done that for both. I think mine...
Corrine says yours is more like a wedding album classic.
Well, perfect. See, I made the right choice then, didn't I? But in this one, I feel like the book, like, these are thicker. The actual front and back. So I don't know why they didn't.
The other thing too is I thought the price was good. They were both $35. And I thought for a photo album that's pretty good.
Let's see. This one says it holds 200 4x6 photos, gel pen, and it's acid free. Acid free, PVC free. One of these days I'm gonna get my pictures printed and actually.
The only downside of these albums for me is when you have vertical photos, because there's nothing that works well. So this is our exchange student Max, and this is Eon, and this is all of us in front of the train station. And this one is Max, our other exchange student, by the Queen, and then holding Tinkerbell.
So I told Vern, like, I had this grand plan of this album pre-trip. Because, like I said, I fully thought that I was going to be leaving with the same album that Tag has.
Yep.
So he made this point early on. So we were consciously taking photos, landscape the entire time.
Yeah.
So we were like forward thinking and making sure we had plenty of landscape photos. Because otherwise, right, with your cell phone, you always take a picture. You know, you take it like this. You don't. I do anyways. Always take my pictures this way.
Oh, really?
Very rarely do I turn my phone to the side to take how do you take pictures? Clearly up and down. To the side.
No, you don't. No, a lot of these were. Oh, maybe you're right. I'm trying to think, because like this
Those
I
ones
took.
are, but that was trying to get the angle.
These are what I took.
Yeah, but these are too.
Yeah, I think it depends on what the picture is.
Maybe.
Because like some of these, like this made sense. Like this one with James and the Queen, it made sense to take it up and down, vertically. But like more group things were, then this was like a PhotoPass photographer picture. So these like we didn't have a choice. Like these are all PhotoPass photographers. So. But you're right. We kind of I don't know. I've got to be more conscious of that because it would make more sense to take a picture that way for all these things. But Teresa still has more.
Of course.
Oh, I also had. Hold on. I want to share this quick. This will be the last thing that I had here. Hold on 1 second. I had the. I don't know if this will give me anything. This isn't going to show me what I want. Well, you can show off your thing. I'm going to try to find a picture of the hat that I got. Let me pull the thing back up so you can see what you're.
So, I'm just going to show off the pins that I got to trade for. I'm going to start with my second favorite pin first. Some of you will appreciate, even though it's a Walt Disney World thing, you'll know and appreciate the reference. But it's the 5-legged goat. from the Mary Blair mural in, what is it called? In
Disney World, the Contemporary.
The Contemporary. So it's the 5-legged goat. It is a hidden Disney pin. He's got his little hidden Mickey on his butt there. Next one, this was a cast member uniform. I honestly don't even know what the cast member uniform is, nor do I care. I thought it was cool.
Aww.
I'll have to look it up and figure out what it is. I have a thing for hidden Mickey pins, so vast majority of these are all hidden Mickey. This was Oswald. He was a hidden Mickey Oswald, so I had to get him because he was adorable. This one is a Haunted Mansion pin. These were from a blind pack. So I snagged this one because I had a couple from this series already, and I was fairly certain I didn't have this one. Well, guess what? Teresa owns 2 of these pins already, and one of the pins was already this guy, but still very fun. I accidentally started a new collection. You will see a couple more of these later, but there's these villains' chins. That was a hidden Mickey series.
That's interesting.
So that's Maleficent's chin. Next one,
chins? Why chins? That's so
idea.
weird.
Next one I actually already own, but I saw it and I got excited and I grabbed it for you, Tag. It's an e-ticket pin.
Oh, is it? You got one for me?
I did.
Oh, that was nice.
So there's e-ticket pin. That's an old pin. So there's Captain Hook's chin.
On a DLWeekly lanyard.
Yep, on a DLWeekly lanyard. Oh, Hades pin
Hades' chin.
Hades' chin. It's weird. Sometimes I go and they have these series of pins, and I don't know if it's the same person dropping them off at the boards, and I just happen to get right behind them, and so I end up picking up a couple of these series pins that I otherwise didn't have. Oh, cool. Kate's got the Ursula pin. All right, and then this final pin was before we reveal her, was my ultimate. This was actually how I ended the trip, was coming across this pin. If you guys have been watching DL Weekly, if you've watched me open pins, there was a series that they're in these blind packs that were cast again, like the cast member hidden Mickey pins. And there was this Disneyland D series, and I loved them. I was obsessed with them. Tag was making fun of me because they were in blind packs. And so I would
always feel them up,
trying to see if I could feel for the corners and find these pins because I love them so much. And this was probably if not my favorite, probably my second favorite, because I think maybe the Tiki Room moment was my favorite. But anyways, I was at a pin trading thing, and they had the Ursula D pin, and I freaked out. I actually Maleficent, sorry. I actually had to sweet talk the cast member into trading this with me because it was in Cars Land and they have a cone, a traffic cone that they stick pins in for their pin board. And I went over and looked at it. There was nothing on the board that I wanted. And he and I were chatting about something. And then I looked down on the table and he had a couple pins in a little clear baggie in front of him. And I looked and I saw this and I probably actually gasp out loud because I was so excited. And I said, I was trying to be all smooth. I'm like, so are those pins that you've got in your bag there? I said, are those up for trading? And he's like, he didn't know what I was talking about. I said, I see you have one of the Disneyland D pins and it's got Maleficent on it. Is it up for trade? And he's like, well, it's a pretty special pin. I said, I agree. He's like, it would take a pretty special, another pretty special pin for me to part with this. And I was like, okay, so whatever. So I found a pin and we agreed on the trade, made the trade. And yeah, it was just a really fun interaction. And instantly I sent a picture to Tag. I'm like, best pin trade ever, or something ridiculous.
So for Will and Lee, I'm glad the audio is sounding better now.
Was it me?
Yeah, no, I switched the there was 2 inputs that I had to switch back and forth between. So you should be good now. Hopefully it's good. Thanks for letting us know. Because Lee, said sound got better. So it should be better now. It was just, I had it clicked onto the wrong thing. So I think it was trying to use, I think it was trying to use our headphones as microphones. Because if you put it on the wrong thing. Yeah, because if I show you here, weird. Both of the things are the USB audio device. But it was just the wrong thing. So hopefully this is the right thing.
That's crazy.
So either that or it could have been like one of these mics or something that it picked up too. So
Oh, who knows?
So hopefully it works. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so that was quite a. Is that what you got?
Yep. One last thing.
Oh, this is the thing she was
Do
talking
you have
about.
your Are you done
Yeah.
with everything you brought?
Yeah.
With you?
Oh, I was gonna show off the hat real quick.
Oh.
So let me.
I do need to tell you guys because I thought this was so funny. So I said to Tag, I said, "Hey, tonight, let's for a stream, let's show off merch that we got." And he's like, "But I don't remember anything that I got." Mind you, I really did not see Tag and his group much at all for this trip since they were doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were, Anyways, it wasn't like we were mad at each other or anything like that. But
you were going way off topic with that.
I'm like, oh, didn't you get this thing and this thing? Somehow I started listing things off, and then I was like, why do I even know why do I know these things? It was really funny.
But I got this hat, which was funny because Teresa, I did not see it in the park, but Teresa saw it and sent me a picture.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then just afterwards, we happened to be going by the Hatmosphere, I think is what the shop is called in Tomorrowland by the Autopia.
Oh.
We were going to the bathroom and it was sitting on the thing. And it's that same design.
Yep, same collection. Same collection as the photo album that Tag got and the ears that Tara was wearing during the hangout, and then also the sweatshirt that Tag purchased.
Yeah. So
they
really
did a really
cool.
nice job with that.
I love the hat. It's at home. I forgot it because I was trying to find all my stuff tonight and it just didn't come together. So, but yeah.
Okay, and then this is my final thing. This was my splurge to myself thing, and you're gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video to figure out how to do this. I took it out because I wanted to wear it last night because we went to our local production of Little Shop of Horrors, and I wanted to wear this, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. But anyways,
what do you couldn't figure out?
This is my I'll take it out. I'll show you. This is my first Alex and Annie purchase. I know it's very popular and people follow and get a lot of their stuff, but this is my first purchase, and I think it was a good first purchase. It's a necklace, but it's the partner's statue, and then it's got a little gem in that little star in the corner.
That's cute.
And then it also on the back says, if I can get it to stay. Oh, maybe I can't. It also says on the back, it's kind of fun to do the impossible.
Oh, that's cool.
I really like it. Really, really like it.
That's cool.
Here, I'll show you. This is why it's crazy. I'm going to have to figure out, watch a YouTube video to figure out how to do this. Look at the back. It doesn't have a clasp. It just has these things that you're supposed to, pull, and it's, yeah. I was messing around with it last night, and it's complicated. You pull it. I don't know. So, anyways, I gotta figure out how to do that.
Why would they make something so complicated?
I don't know. Maybe that's how fancy jewelry's made. I have no idea.
Yeah, so I think you've got to.
But I did that for a while, and it didn't seem to be getting any bigger or smaller. I'm like, I don't understand.
Hold on.
So I gotta watch a video.
You're gonna see this stream. You're gonna see me break Teresa's necklace.
You break my necklace.
I don't understand how that's.
Yeah. So I don't know,
out.
if anybody has seen something like this, but you pull.
You pull the necklace to loosen and the loose things to tighten.
Oh my gosh! I do what now, Corrine?
You pull the necklace
to loosen, and these things, these guys, I pull to tighten.
Yes.
Oh man.
So pull the necklace. Does the necklace pull?
Yeah, it does. But how do I make sure Corrine, for the win.
Corine's I got this. I figured somebody on the stream probably knew how this worked.
Oh. Now I've got them. Now they're not even. We'll get it figured out. Thank you, Corrine. I knew somebody would be able to help me with this. I was like, what?
The deal is you got to get it over all of your floofy hair.
Sorcery. I know. So you got to, okay, so pull the necklace to loosen it. What just happened? I have this big old naughty crazy. I'll figure it out.
Hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean. Welcome. Maybe by the end of this stream, I'll get this necklace figured out.
I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Well, my nose is running and I don't have a tissue over there.
Nope. Yeah, we don't want to watch you blow your nose on the stream. You're fine. Anyways, I messed it up further. Way to go, Teresa. Anyways, I was really excited about this necklace. I think it's so fun. So fun.
You know what, Teresa? It's so funny. Every time I go somewhere in your house, there's ears.
Yep. They're all over the place.
Teresa has 3 pairs of ears in this like little closet space kind of back over here.
It's because they're all enchanting ears, and I
don't have any more room up here for them.
That's not what I wanted to do. What happened? I'm trying to get this necklace back to kind of a normal state.
You want to put your fingers on the equal sides from each other when you pull, if that makes sense.
Nope. Kareem, we're going to have a video call.
No, so put and then pull.
I don't know. I mean, it's better. It's better than it was.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even.
Problem is you got these tangled up.
Yeah, because they twist around.
There you go.
Don't pull
there.
Too hard and break things now.
There. Now you can put it over your head, and then you pull the 2 ends, and it'll go back together.
It's twisted. That's not good.
When are you going next year, Sean?
Tag, what did you do?
Oh my goodness! Here, just pull them, and then it'll pull apart.
No, it's twisted.
Hold on. Jesus. My goodness.
Maybe the more you use
see?
it, the more it kind of loosens up a little bit, so it's not as tight. See, that's the other weird thing, because now it's uneven again. I don't know
what
how
to tell you.
Did that.
I don't know what to tell you, Teresa. This has suddenly become Teresa necklace time or something.
It's just me trying to.
They don't even tell you like in the description.
Nope.
I don't know why I'm so amused by how difficult this thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, next September.
Oh, September. Yeah, seriously, Lee. I need to have a YouTube channel devoted to figuring out how to... Nope, not big enough yet. How to do this. This is crazy. Okay, I think...
How to adjust... Well, there's the bracelet. Oh, here. How to adjust the necklaces.
Yeah, there we go.
You figured it out?
I got it. Look, everyone, I did it. See?
Okay, good job.
Put it on. I like how it's...
And now you're never going to be able to get it
I'm just going to leave it long forever. So I don't have to worry about it ever again.
This is what everybody tunes into our streams for, is to watch you fiddle with your necklace the whole time.
They're going to be like, did she get it today? This is what I get for buying a fan. Uh-oh.
What did you do now?
No, we're good. This is cool. Now that I get it.
My goodness.
Now we'll see if I can
Are
get
you
going
to start a whole nother podcast?
No,
about
the
this?
necklace adjustment podcast. Apparently. Man, that was... Whew, I'm sweating. No, I'm just kidding.
I worry about you sometimes.
But yeah, I was really excited about that necklace.
Oh, Sean's got a question for us. All right.
Is it how to adjust the necklace? Because I dumb lucked into that one, Sean. I'm real sorry.
I think Will went back.
Good job, Will.
Because, no, he's talking about the 50s thing, yeah.
Next week, bracelet adjustments. Are the bracelets different than the necklace? This might have to be my one and only Alex and Annie purse. I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
Well, maybe it's like everything else. Maybe you just learn one and then it's good for everything.
I'm in the club. I've been inducted. That's how you know.
Well, you owe Kareen. You should send her something nice for that.
Yes, I'm now worthy of wearing the Alex and Annie necklace because I was able to figure out the Pandora's box to get
You should
into
send
it.
Kareen one of the things that I send to people when they find my brick.
Like one of the little buttons?
No, I'm gonna do something cooler. You have the little buttons for your bricks. I think I'm gonna start because I found all my stuff. Remember, I was on this kick, and I was making little jewelry things with the park maps.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Well, they're all just in a closet. I haven't done it. So I pulled it out and I'm like, oh, why haven't I been doing this? So I should just do that. What underrated Disney movie would you guys hope that they give a show or a ride to in the parks? Underrated.
So Sean, it's funny because I do another podcast called The Hub Crawl, and we ask questions like this. And there's actually a question I want to say on maybe the episode that we're going to record pretty soon that's something like this.
Underrated. I'd say, you know what? I've been on a bed knobs and broomsticks kick. I think
there should be a bed knobs and broomsticks.
There should be some bed knobs and broomsticks representation in the park.
I'm going to go grab your other thing.
My other thing. Oh, the brick.
We got you well, don't tell it to everybody.
Yeah, bed knobs and broomsticks. I want some bed knobs and broomsticks. The other thing, they're not underrated, but I really want Coco. I really want a Coco. Did you, Kate? Oh, that's exciting.
You know what else you should tell everybody, Teresa, about your wedding?
What do you mean? What else I should tell everyone about my wedding?
What
else did I do?
So James and I, like over a year ago, bought this for Teresa and Vern for their wedding because I have a brick, but they did not have a brick. So we wanted to get this for her. But she was laughing because apparently everybody decided that they wanted to buy Teresa and Vern stuff with their name and their wedding date. She's like, I don't need anything else with our name and wedding date.
Yes. We have this, and then, but I love it all. The Disney ones are my favorite. But yeah, I think, I like them all.
Will doesn't have a brick either. But so they sell these on Shop Disney, or they did anyway, and you could pick like a design, like logo thing for the top and different things. And
I don't know if it's supposed to be a trivet.
What's a trivet?
You know, a trivet's where you put it down and you put hot things on it.
Oh.
But it just has like a felt thing on the back, so it doesn't even have I was hoping it had like a hanger so I could hang it on the wall, but it doesn't.
It's like a brick with a
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, maybe there's some sort of thing that I can put on the bottom so then I can set it on a shelf, and there isn't. So I got to figure out.
You can't buy anything like those little things like you did for your wedding. Like there's not a plastic thing with a hole that you could just.
It'd have to be really with how heavy this is.
Oh,
it'd have to be really deep. So I'm thinking
I might buy.
Yep,
things?
I think I might see if I can find a plate holder that will work for this guy.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like a plate holder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I do like it.
Like I said, we had it sitting in our house for over a year, and there was even a time where I was like, "Can we just give it to you?" Yeah. And then I was hoping that the date didn't change again.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. Aladdin needs a roller
That's true.
coaster
That's a good
based
one.
on the Cave of Wonders. That's fun. You know what? They could do bed knobs and broomsticks. That could be one of the new stage shows. Oh, yeah, they could do that.
Yeah, is there good music in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? Yes. Oh yeah, because the briny sea and all that crap. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I've only seen Bed Knobs and
Portobello
Broomsticks once. I've only seen it once, and it was probably about a year ago.
James made you watch it once because I know that's one of his favorites.
So I asked this.
So what underrated movie would you go with?
Oh Lord, I don't know. See, the thing is I don't watch a lot. I'm a parks person. I'm not really a company person, like a Disney company person. So
you are. Though.
I always have the problem coming up with these things because I don't know as much of the back catalog that I feel like I should know for animated features or movies.
But it's just an underrated Disney movie.
Well,
so really that could be
Emperor's New Groove. I love Emperor's New Groove.
See?
Should be something. So I have a question for you.
But what would it be? Would it be an attraction?
It'd be a roller coaster. Krunk, pull the lever.
Could be a water slide, like one of those ones where they dump you.
No, I like that, or I don't know, Emperor's New Groove. I just love, and I feel like it doesn't get a lot of stuff.
Fun.
But I wouldn't say Coco's underrated, but Coco needs an attraction.
A dark ride for Coco would be.
Think of the coloring with that. Yeah,
it'd be so. Yeah, it'd be amazing.
I'll ask you a question we asked on the hub crawl this week that I'm curious. So, what is missing from Disney Plus that you wish they would bring to Disney Plus? Like a show or something that is not currently there.
I don't know the ins and outs of Disney Plus to say what is there, and I haven't noticed anything missing.
No, like for me, I picked like all the old Walt Disney stuff that they used to have, like the Disneyland TV show and stuff.
That's on there.
All of the episodes?
It might be. Yeah, the Disneyland TV show's there.
I know that the opening day whatever was there, but I didn't think that the
Ooh. Yeah, Lee. When they have when she does her like magic spell and like gets all the suits of armor and stuff like come alive and like fight the invading army. Yeah, that is cool.
It is hard to name underrated films.
I'm trying to remember what the spell is.
Didn't she have problems with spells? Wasn't that like the whole thing is that she was bad at spells?
I don't know if she was bad at spells or if it was because her teacher was kind of a fake.
Oh yeah, because she like mailed away for something, right, or whatever.
Dragunum, Tricorum, something, Satis D. I don't remember what it was now.
What is going on?
Now I want to watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Well, you could do it later tonight.
Do they? So they have some of the original Mickey Mouse clubs, but I don't think they have the, like the one that like Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears.
Oh, like the 80s?
Like the more current ones. They have some of the original ones that I saw. They had.
Really?
Yeah, when Disney Plus first came out, I got into like watching. They had some of the like Disneyland TV show stuff, or the Wonderful World of Color or something. It was one of the like old Walt things, and I did see a couple episodes of the Mickey Mouse.
They
Club,
have
the original.
The Mickey Mouse Club from 1955 to 1959 on there.
55 to 59. Okay.
And then what was the other one that we were looking for? Oh, like the Disneyland TV show. Because if I just look for Disneyland, they have Disneyland Around the Seasons, the pre-opening report from Disneyland, and I thought they had the 10th anniversary show on there, but I guess not.
Oh,
but I wanted all the
not the World of Color. It was the pre-opening report and then that one.
Yeah, I wanted the whole Disneyland TV show because they had those for the whole year leading up.
I see what you're saying.
I wanted that stuff. I wanted there was the Mickey Mouse Club, but then there was Spin and Marty.
Disney ads from the 90s. Well, cool.
Oh, they actually do have the Adventures of Spin and Marty. Huh. See, learn it. They put stuff all. You know who would be good at this would be Devin. Devin, I feel like knows all this stuff.
So, I mean, there's just the catalog is very, very large. So that's why I'm saying that's why it's hard for me to say what is there and what isn't there.
Sure.
I like that there are some of these hidden gems that you're like, oh.
I did have to look up today because we were trying to figure out if Deadpool was on there, and it's only on Hulu so far. Because it would be because it's R-rated.
I could see that one. That one probably won't come to Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. The old 80s Mouser size videos.
Enchanted wasn't on there in the beginning.
I think because they had just like most things, like where they've like sold the rights to other streaming platforms. Do you see all the crazy stuff going on with Netflix? Like Netflix reported like less people or something, and now they're gonna start cracking down on password sharing and everything. Yeah. Nor is the new Mickey Mouse Club, except for the episode Will mentioned. Interesting.
Huh.
Oh, Zorro would be another one.
Oh. That's interesting. Davy Crockett.
Is Davy Crockett on there?
I don't know. But that Zorro made me think of Davy Crockett.
They need to have some, I don't know. They need to make like a villain show or something.
So
that'd be cool.
Adventureland, right? Real life adventures. That'd be cool if that was on there.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe some of those like is like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea on there. I'm trying to think of movies that the Walt Disney Company was putting out pre-Disneyland.
What did you say?
20,000 Leagues.
20,000 Leagues? 20,000 Leagues, 1954.
Cool. Very cool.
Swiss Family Robinson, I'm sure that's on there. Yep. Oh, the movie from 1960 and one from 1940. I need to watch Encanto again. Big time. Zorro. I gotta look this up. I don't think Zorro. No, they have The Sign of Zorro, 1958 movie.
1958 though. That's cool.
Oh, I love how I typed in Zorro, and like the fifth option down was the Obi-Wan show coming out. I'm like, I didn't know.
I think you misspelled Obi-Wan.
I'm really excited for the Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan.
I think it's
show.
really cool that they got Ewan McGregor back to reprise the role. I think that's really fun.
Have you been watching Moon Knight?
We've watched 2 episodes now. I'm actually really surprised. Don't worry, no
Not gonna
spoilers.
spoiler.
I'm
You like
actually
it?
I really liked it. I'm like got into it within the first episode, which everybody has said like they watched the first episode and they're just like, "Huh?" You know? Which I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I know nothing about Moon Knight. Absolutely nothing.
I don't know anything about Moon Knight either.
So I don't know why or how
Off
I got
off
kind of
stream,
sucked in.
you're gonna have to tell me what about it.
It's
like.
just so weird. I think
You
is why
like
I
that?
Yes, because I'm like, what is happening? I think it also is really helpful that it has so many. This I promise is not a spoiler. But they have so many like ancient Egyptian references and stuff. I think that's why I find it so interesting and cool. If it was linked to some other something, I may not have gotten like sucked in that as fast. But it's so fun.
That's so interesting because we've watched every episode. We're current.
I don't even know how many episodes there are.
We're current on it.
Right
There's only how many have come out? Because there's only 6 episodes total.
Maybe there's like 5 that have come out.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Anyway.
Yes. Well, great vibe.
After this last episode, we finished watching it or whatever. We were getting ready for bed. I told James, I'm like, I think Moon Knight is my least favorite Disney Plus TV show that I've seen. Because, so I thought the first couple episodes were going to be like WandaVision, where it's like you kind of don't know what's going on, but like it'll make sense as it goes on. And I feel like I'm just getting more confused. Even Eon, who's pretty good at catching stuff, in the middle of the latest episode, like something was happening. I don't even remember what. And he turns to me and he goes, I don't even know what's happening right now.
Really?
And I said, I don't know either.
Really?
I will say Oscar Isaac did a great job acting.
I was a little upset. I was a little upset with Vern because we're in the middle of the first episode, and I said something like, "Gosh," because it was just when you heard Oscar Isaac's voice at one point, and I was like, "Man, that sounds really familiar." And he's like, "Well, yeah, it's Poe Dameron." I'm like, "Why did you say that?" Because I didn't connect the dots that it was the same actor, and so then for a long time I couldn't get Poe Dameron's like image. I'm like, no, we're watching. This is not Star Wars.
What made it nice, though, was in the very beginning, he started out with a different accent, so it was easier for me to disconnect from that.
No, but it was the first time I heard a different dialogue that I was like...
Okay, Will said just wait. Okay, I hope so, because I'm not digging it.
This is weird, because Vern watched episode 1 and 2 without me, because he didn't think I was interested in watching it, and I was like, oh, no, I want to watch it. So I've now caught up. We're going to watch episode 3 probably tonight, and... He's like, just don't, you cannot ask questions. You just watch it. Just don't ask questions because it's not going to make any sense. Whatever. I had no questions. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my brain that.
No, what's right with your brain? Everybody else doesn't understand
followed
it.
along with it just fine. I'm genuinely not confused by this. It's weird. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, off stream, you're going to have to explain it to me because I have no idea.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's only the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, but even still, 2 episodes would give me something. Literally, I'm watching it, and every time, like, so we've had this is the first show that we've had where we've been pretty busy lately, and so what happens is like we can't watch it Wednesday. So like this last week, we ended up waiting. Well, this last week we did pretty good, but the week before we ended up waiting till like Sunday to watch it because like we were too busy.
I'm not judging. I just now watched the first and second.
No,
episode.
but I'm saying like what I'm saying is. Usually with these type of shows, the day it drops, I want to watch it. Like I'm so excited to see like what happened or like carry on the story.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm like, if they never release the last episode, like I don't care. Like I am not invested in this show at all. And Max really seems to like it, but like the rest of us, James, and myself, we're all just like confused and have no idea what's happening. The acting is great. some of the special effects. There's a scene in one of the episodes coming up. You haven't watched it yet, I don't think. That looks super cool, and I loved it visually, but I still have no idea what the hell is happening.
Sure. Lee, I don't know like in depth about the Egyptian gods, but I have always had an interest in it, so I have like some knowledge of it. Will you see Doctor
Yes.
Strange into the Multiverse? Oh my gosh.
Max
Yes.
has been doing a countdown to when we're going to see this, and he's even more sad because we are not seeing it opening night because something is happening that night, so we have to see it like the next night.
Love Doctor
Yes,
Strange.
he won't stop talking about it. This is and like every day he's like, "Do you know how many more days?" I think it's like 11 days right now. He's like,
So why
"There's
can't
11
you go
days."
why can't you go opening night?
That's what I'm saying is I got to look now because
maybe Vern and I will have to take him opening night.
So what? So
Then he gets to go opening night.
Well, we
You don't
are.
have to worry about it. He'll go see it
Where did it go?
again with you, and everyone will be happy.
Wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong week. That's why. Because when does it open? May 6th, 4th.
So
We're seeing it on the 6th.
I'm also going to confess this. I may have confessed this already.
Oh,
But
jeez.
Verd and I have been his work schedule is crazy. I had all the wedding planning stuff. So we finally were able to watch the most recent Spider-Man. I don't even remember what it's called off the top of my head now.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. We just
Wasn't it good?
We just watched No Way Home. It was very good, and we quickly realized that we watched the Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man, and we watched the
Tom
Holland Spider-Man. We skipped Andrew
Garfield.
Garfield completely. So then we went back. I know this isn't Disney because it was Sony or
Yeah.
whoever that did it. So we went back. I liked those. I know a lot of people didn't. The villains were kind of weird. I'll give it that. But I do feel bad because then I'm like, why was this not popular? I know that maybe we were all burnt out from Spider-Man.
Maybe.
But then I looked. Do you know what else dropped that year? That was the worst year to possibly pick.
What else dropped?
Avengers,
Yeah.
The Hunger Games, and there was some other big movie. I can't remember what the other one was too. Oh, Twilight. But there was something else though. There was some other
Sure.
Well, no
Well,
wonder.
I think the argument has been that Tobey Maguire is a good Peter Parker and Andrew Garfield's a good Spider-Man.
I thought he was good at both.
But Tom Holland does a good job of being both.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
thought
they
Garfield
think
was
that he had
both.
done good. Plus, it helps that they have what's his name running Kevin Feige running everything
Yeah, so it's more
there was
more
a
consistent,
there
you
was
mean?
one of the podcasts I listened to was talking about different shows, and they were talking about Harry Potter right now and how the Harry Potter universe is kind of
It's
they
getting-
could be making all types of crazy Harry Potter stuff and
Oh,
being
yeah.
just as popular as Marvel or Star Wars. But the problem, their suggestion of what the problem was is that right now the agreement that J.K. Rowling has with Warner is she writes everything. So she's the screenwriter. So she can only do so much. She's only one
Right,
person.
right.
So they were saying that they could be doing all of this cool world building, where they just with Star Wars, where they could be having TV shows on HBO Max of Harry Potter stuff, and they could be doing all this. It shouldn't just be limited to
Yeah,
movies,
well,
but she's making it just limited to movies. She doesn't want to do TV. She doesn't want to do
Gotcha.
cartoons. She doesn't want to do any of that.
I agree, Will. I think Andrew Garfield got the short straw with the Spider-Man stuff. And I don't blame him. I really liked him as Spider-Man, and I really liked his acting. Was it the writing? I think it was maybe the writing
Well,
that you're
yeah,
gonna blame, and
probably.
the timing. That it was really, really, really bad timing
Yeah.
to be releasing that when like I said, I gotta look it up again. But Avengers was the same
Sure.
year, so I'm like, oh my gosh, hang on, let me look it up.
I thought he did a good job. I didn't
like
hate
him
it.
I like Andrew Garfield a lot.
Well, have you seen interviews and stuff with him? He's super cool.
Movies.
Is that the one, Lee? Is that the one that just came out recently? There's something that either came out or is coming out with Andrew Garfield in it,
There was one.
and it looks really good.
What did you just
Hacksaw
see?
Ridge.
Oh no, there was one that it was. He just portrayed Jonathan Larson on a movie that I watched on Netflix. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. I don't remember what it's called. Tick Tick Boom. That's what it's
That's the one I'm thinking
called.
of.
Tick Tick Boom. It was very. I really enjoy musicals though. So maybe if you're not, it is a musical in its own way. So if you're not a musical person, it might not be for you. But I thought he did a fantastic job.
1 second. My
Okay.
browser's acting funny. I gotta close it.
Top grossing
What year was it?
2012.
Oh yeah, 2012 was a bad year for that type of stuff. Sorry, guys.
I just couldn't believe that it was like the first Avengers movie and the first Hunger Games movie. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, it was 22. Man, I feel like that was 10 years ago.
2012.
We're so old. We're so old.
Oh, The Dark Knight. That was the other one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I think we were all just superheroed out was what it was. Like, you know, you can only apparently we can only handle so many superhero movies coming out in a year. But yeah, The Dark Knight Rises was the other one.
There we go.
And the top 3, you know, was Avengers at number 1, then second Dark Knight Rises, and Hunger Games for, you know, top grossing.
Wow.
March was Hunger Games, May was Avengers, July was Dark Knight. I don't know. Let's see when the Spider-Man came out. Oh, The Hobbit, that was the other one. The Hobbit was kind of right in the middle. It was
2014 was Spider-Man 2.
not The Hobbit. Amazing Spider-Man was July. Brave came out that year too. Wreck-It Ralph was also that year. 2012 apparently was a pretty good year for movies. But yeah,
Tick Tick Boom.
it's so good. Oh, I enjoyed it so much. It's Tick
Oh, Lin-Manuel Miranda, of course.
Mhm. Yep. So it's Andrew Garfield starring as Jonathan Larson, and then directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. So
I gotta
sold.
request this on my thing so I can watch
You
it.
don't have Netflix?
Yeah.
It's on
I'll
Netflix.
forget about it on Netflix. That was the problem.
You don't put it like as
We're
your,
probably gonna cancel our Netflix.
you don't put it as your you don't have like a list.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to the list usually unless I'm specifically looking for something. You know, I was just telling Teresa about this earlier. That I really enjoyed. There's a Netflix show that just came out called Heartbreaker, and James and I watched the first 2 episodes of it today, and it was really good. It's 8:33, Teresa.
Oh wow, Lee, that's cool. Yes, I agree, Will. That was, oh my gosh, that was heartbreaking. That was
Ah.
heartbreaking in the second Amazing Spider-Man. I think it's funny that that they chose the title The Amazing Spider-Man because I don't remember them.
That was the
In-
comic book name, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
but
Amazing
in the
Spider-Man?
movie they never called him The Amazing Spider-Man. But I thought it was really funny in No Way Home that Tobey Maguire tells Andrew Garfield you're amazing and amazing and just overuses it and he's like, I really needed to hear that. But I don't remember then when we were watching the movie.
Spoilers, by the way.
It didn't come out that that I don't remember them saying Amazing Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man movie. So.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Thank you so much for
See if I
joining
can
us.
Get my necklace off.
And
I don't remember how to do it now.
you gotta pull on the necklace, and it'll open.
There we go.
There you
God,
go.
this is weird.
You feel like you're gonna break it.
I did it, everybody. Aren't you proud? I'm proud.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your weekend. For those of you in the chat and all that good stuff, we'll see you on Tuesday. Otherwise, you guys will hear us on Wednesday when the podcast episode comes out.